Hello, alive again. It is me, Katrinah. Today is day 96 of our journey through the Bible in 1 year. And today we will be reading Judges 19, 20, and 21. And it's a doozy. It is a doozy. So basically it starts with a Levite is traveling with his concubine, and he stays in Gibeah, which is a town of the tribe of Benjamin. And some people come to his door overnight wanting to attack him. And instead, he sends his concubine out, and they assault her through the night, and in the morning she is dead, which is awful. Then he cuts her body into 12 pieces and sends each piece out to the 12 tribes of Israel. And he did this as a call to justice. We cannot let people do this. We cannot allow this, which was a very strong way to do that. Could have written a letter maybe, but instead he sent pieces of her body. And this began a war against Benjamin. And in the end, Benjamin was defeated by the other tribes, almost completely wiped out. Only 600 men, it says, were left at the end. And then in the last chapter, 21, was, okay, well, now this whole tribe is gone. What do we do? Let's find them wives. But they wouldn't give their own wives. So the wives for the men of Benjamin who were left were kidnapped from other places. And I laugh because it's uncomfortable, not because it's funny. And brought to them because the other tribes refused to give their women as wives to Benjamin after what had happened. And so that is how the tribe of Benjamin was able to go on after they were almost completely killed off. And so as I was reading, I was like, what is this? I was like, this is rough. It's a rough story from beginning to end. And I questioned a lot of the decisions that were made. And from the Levite sending his concubine out to the men who wanted to kill him, and then being, shocked and appalled at what had happened to her after he sent her. And I was reminded that a lot of the Bible is a history book. There's a lot of lessons, and it was inspired by God, and it was meant for us to grow deeper in relationship with Him, but it is also a story of histories. And even our own history books are hard to read sometimes. The stories of our own people can be hard to stomach. And so I was reminded of that while I was reading, in reading about how they continued after almost committing genocide against the tribe of Benjamin, how they chose to continue the tribe of Benjamin kidnapping wives for the men. Reminded me that our stories are all messy and can be, and in the end, God can redeem anything, but it is okay to acknowledge the horrible parts and acknowledge that they were horrible and acknowledge that they were ugly. And so that's really what I was thinking as I read through these chapters. So our stories can be messy and rough, and God is bigger, and God is stronger, and God is better, and He can redeem the messiest of stories. and there is so much hope in that. So take hope in the redemption of God today. I will see you next week. Thank you. Bye.